for today's video, ang papakita po natin ay Hanstar titanium alloy solder pot. So, pakifocus po dito para makita po natin ang kanyang code. Yan. Saan po ba ginagamit ang solder pot?
A solder pot is a tool that is used for soldering electronic components. It consists a pot filled with molten solder and a heating element to maintain the solder in a liquid state. The primary use of solder pot is to thin wires or component leads, which involves coating them with a layer of solder for better conductivity and protection against corrosion. Solder pots are commonly used in electronics manufacturing for various purposes, including soldering components on printed circuit boards, PCBs, and dipping electronics with through-hole lidded components. They can also be used to quickly remove components such as multi-pin through-hole connectors from a PCB. Some of the benefits of using a solder pot include faster soldering compared to hand soldering with an iron, reliable solder joints, and the ability to clean the work area. Additionally, solder pots can be used for assembling projects, fixing broken electronics, and creating jewelry for sculptures. When using a solder pot, it is important to choose the right type of solder. Lead-free solders such as SAC 305 are commonly used to comply with environmental regulations. It is recommended to select solder wire without flux when using a solder pot, as the pot itself typically contains flux. Overall, solder pots are versatile tools that provide efficient and effective soldering solutions in electronics, manufacturing, and other applications.
So guys, yan po ang ating solder pot. Meron na po kami ibang tanong. What are some other applications of solder pots in electronics manufacturing? So, yan guys. Tinetest na po natin ang sige, pakilagyan na. Since wala tayong solder bar, ang itetest po natin ay water muna. Focus po dito. Makikita nyo po dyan, nakaset tayo sa iset lang po natin siya sa 280 degrees Celsius. Kaya, sumobra na. Nyo po siya, unti-unti po nagre-raise yung kanyang temperature. Hintayin lang po natin yan. Since po, ang nilagay po natin ay water, ang boiling point ng water po ay 100 degrees Celsius. Wait lang po natin tumaas ang temperature. So, Celeste, yung question ko kanina, what are some other applications of solder pots in electronics manufacturing?
Soldering and thinning components. Solder pots are primarily used in electronics to thin wires or components lead. They provide a quick and efficient way to solder through hole components to a printed circuit board. Number 2, desoldering through hole components. Solder pots can also be used for desoldering through hole electronic components such as connectors near the edge of a PCB. By melting the solder around the component, the solder pot allows for easy removal of the component without damaging the PCB. Number 3, soldering connectors. Solder pots are also useful for soldering connectors to a printed circuit board. They provide a controlled environment for melting the solder and ensure a strong and reliable connection between the connector and the PCB. Number 4, thinning small parts. Solder pots are often used for thinning smaller electronic components by dipping the components into the molten solder. The solder pot creates a thin layer of solder on the component's surface, improving conductivity and facilitating soldering during assembly. These are just a few examples of the applications of solder pots in electronics manufacturing. They play a crucial role in ensuring efficient and reliable soldering process.
So, yan guys, hintayin lang po natin na tumigil po ang pag-grease ng ating temperature. Yan guys. Paki-focus po dito, makikita niyo po yung kumukulo na. So, dahil water siya, hindi niya ma-reach yung 280 degrees Celsius dahil ang boiling point ng water po ay nasa 100 to 100 something lang po. Hindi po siya abot ng 280. So, yan guys, makita niyo po na kumukulo po ang ating water dito sa solder pot. Pwede na po nating patayin muna, i-off natin para pakipunasan na lang ng tissue. Hintayin natin siyang lumamig. Katulad ng paglamig ng ating mga ulo, pag mainit ang ating ulo, ganon.
Parang
Okay.
relasyon din. Parang relasyon din. Lumalamig.
Yan. Hintayin natin siya. So, habang hinihintayin natin to, magkwentuhan muna kayo, mga soldering babies. Kayo ba'y mga single?
Yes na yes.
Yes.
Kayo po, ma'am.
I don't know. Hindi ko maano ko siya. I don't believe. So, yan. Habang hintayin natin lumamig to, at tayo magkwentuhan muna. So, since nga pala, ito ang aming new soldering baby and aming part-time. Yun lang. Tapos, ano ba bang masasabi nyo?
Guys, please subscribe our YouTube channel.
Yes,
guys.
Thank you!